your favorite NHL team win the Stanley Cup this season? I'm going to be telling you which NHL teams will have a chance of winning the Stanley Cup this year. Here is the wheel I will be using to pick which NHL team. I'm going to be spinning this wheel completely randomly, and see whatever team it lands on, I'll be telling you if they can win the Stanley Cup this season or in the near future. But before we leave the video, guys, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys do enjoy it all. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, and let's do it, baby. All right, guys, first team. Who is it going to be? Make sure to check out part 1 and part 2. Link will be in the description. Make sure to check them out. They're bangers. Montreal Canadiens, biggest team in Canada, biggest team probably in the NHL. Crazy fans, all that kind of stuff. Team is looking good. Younger team. They have a Cole Caulfield. Very, very good player. He can score the puck on all cylinders. Then they have the first overall pick, Slafkovsky, who had a really bad start to the season, in my opinion. I didn't think he looked good at all. He looked completely lost. But now he's getting the footing under himself, and now he's actually playing pretty good hockey for the Canadiens, and that's a huge piece for them, because obviously first overall pick, you want them to be good, and I think he'll be pretty solid in the NHL. So he's doing that pretty damn good. They have some good players, man. They really do have some good players. Obviously there's some big issues on this team. You don't have a goalie. Jake Allen is not good. Carey Price is not going to be playing probably, so like it's a big loss for them. But defense is all right. It's not the greatest, but I do like these young forwards, man. I do like the young forwards. Nick Suzuki is a very good captain, in my opinion. I think he's gonna be a captain for this team for a long time, unless you try to trade him for another rebuild, because who knows, you might have to start another rebuild, because that's just what happens sometimes, you know what I mean? But I like the young players. They're very fun to watch, very fast paced, a lot of energy, very fun. But I do not think you have a chance of winning Stanley Cup in the near future or this season, obviously. So I think it's a big, it's going to be pretty obviously no. All right, guys, number 2 here. Who are we gonna get? Please don't be a duplicate. Please don't be a duplicate. It is not the Boston Bruins. And the clear obvious answer is gonna have to be yes, man. They're the best team in the NHL right now. They're rolling on all cylinders. Goalie probably best in the NHL. Defense playing top tier right now, doing everything. Forwards scoring from first line to fourth line. Literally Pastrnak is scoring on all cylinders. Third line Charlie Coyle, unreal. This team is literally built for everything, man. They're big. They can hit. They can play the physicality game if you want. They can play if you just want to skate fast and dangle with Pastrnak, Marchand, Bergeron. You can do all that kind of stuff. And this team is very scary. And the whole entire NHL should probably be scared of this team. And they probably are already scared of this team. But I think that yes, this is their best chance this season to win the Stanley Cup. And obviously near future, anything can happen. Obviously they're an older team, so it'd be better for them to do it quicker than later, but I do think they have a good chance of winning Stanley Cup. All right, guys, that was pretty obvious. Let's do it. Team number 3. See who it is, baby. The New York Rangers. This one is interesting. The obvious answer is yes, right? But they've been playing very bad hockey. But this roster is so good. They just scratched Lafreniere. Crazy, man. First overall pick. It's so much hype. But I just feel like the Rangers have too many forwards that are very good, because they just can't all develop those younger guys. They have the young line, Kako. They have some high picks, but those players are not developing on the Rangers. I don't know if it's the development team or whatever, or is it just the coach, something like that. They're not getting the perfect ice time. I don't know. These younger guys are not developing, but they don't need them, right? I guess because they have Panarin, they have Zibanejad, they have Kreider, they have these top players. Adam Fox on the back end is unreal. Even Keandre Miller, that kid is so good. He's very underrated in the NHL. And obviously Shesterkin in the back end. This team is very stacked on paper, but for some reason it is not going on the ice this season. I don't know why. Obviously I don't think it's gonna be an issue. I do think they have a good chance of winning the Stanley Cup this year, but it's gonna be tough, man. They're gonna have to play Pittsburgh. They're gonna have to play Carolina. They're gonna have to play one of these Atlantic teams maybe. It's gonna be very tough road to the Cup Finals. But after last year, anything could happen. Obviously, they did get kind of lucky in Pittsburgh, but I'm not going to go over that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get over that. I do think they have a chance to win the Stanley Cup. It is going to be very tough, but they have the team on paper to do it. Obviously, you don't play hockey on paper, but I do think they have a good chance of doing it. All right, guys. Spin number 4. Let's do it, baby. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? I am very tired, guys. It's 3 a.m. I'm going to Boston tomorrow, guys. I'm going to Boston tomorrow. New Jersey Devils. This team is very interesting this season. I had no expectations going for them this season, and boy, was I wrong, I guess. This team was very hot off the start. Second best team in the NHL behind the Bruins, and they were rolling, and goaltender was saving pucks. Vanacek was unreal. Mackenzie Blackwood was hurt. So Vanacek did take over the net, and he played very well. And obviously, the forwards were rolling. Defense was rolling. Dougie Hamilton was scoring every game. Jack Hughes was playing really good. Heischer was playing really good. Every line was playing good, like Miles Wood. very good on that fourth line. This team has been very, very good, but obviously they have been slowing down recently, which was expected. They're a younger team. You're not expecting to go 75-5. You know what I mean? You're not expecting that. But do I think they can win a Stanley Cup this year? I'm gonna go bold here and say no. I don't think so. I think they will make playoffs. Obviously, I think it will be maybe third seed in the East, and the third seed in the Metro, or the Western, or the wild card. But I don't think they even make it out of the first round, man. Unless they get a perfect matchup and maybe some injuries close to playoffs. I don't think they're beating Pittsburgh. Don't think they're beating Boston. They're not going to beat the Rangers. They're not beating Carolina. They're not beating Tampa. They're not beating any of these teams. So I don't think they make it out of the first round. I think it's either way, huge success for this team. Get the fans excited for next season, and maybe more free agents want to go there. But this team is very, very good. I just don't see them making. I don't see them winning a playoff series. All right, guys, last one here. Who's it going to be? What team? Nashville Predators. Okay, this team was super, super hyped in my opinion. I thought they were going to be very good this year, and that has not been the case. Honestly, just nothing special, man. I was kind of scared about them. Johansson not putting up the points and all that kind of stuff, and Duchesne maybe not doing it like he did last season, and that's what's kind of happening, man. And it's just not good. Charles isn't playing great. Yossi isn't playing at the Norris caliber like he was last season, but you can't really. It's gonna be hard to recreate that for Yossi, to be honest. But the tough season so far for the Predators. I do not think they'll even make playoffs, so I do not think they will have a chance to win the Stanley Cup even in the near future. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna happen. This team is very, very good, fun to watch. McDonough, their defense is solid, but just not. I don't know why it's just not corresponding on the ice, and they're just losing a lot of close games, losing a lot of games against easier teams. They've been getting a little better at times. Once again, I don't think they'll make playoffs in that stacked Central Division. The Central Division is very, very tight, and right now they're outside looking in, and I don't think it's be looking good for the Nashville Predators. All right, guys, that is going to be this video. Please drop a like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy it all. Much appreciated. Make sure to check out my Winter Classic behind the scenes videos. It's going to be coming out soon. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the videos. Thank you so much. Once again, be great and subscribe, motherfuckers.